Cancers, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a look at the next 72 hours for you. Any information that you may be looking for will be in the description. And make sure you subscribe so you never miss a beat whenever I upload here on the channel. Alrighty, let's see. First card we have, representing the general energy, we have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords talks about much needed breaks and us feeling slightly overwhelmed with the amount of responsibility that we could have. Also needing just a moment to rest on a decision. There may be a decision you don't really feel comfortable making quite yet without knowing more of the odds of how that's going to turn out, or without knowing critical information, especially if this has anything to do with you waiting for information, from someone else. Also, you could be assessing what you've already taken a break from. Like, you could have taken a break from a creative endeavor, or from a business, or from career goals, or just doing certain things, working out, eating healthy, saving. And the next 72 hours is going to challenge you to maybe get back into the things that you used to do, especially if it did keep you grounded mentally and emotionally. Okay, now what I see for career and finance, I have the King of Wands. So there could be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo of significance who could give you either an opportunity, could be significant around your career, a business partner. But with the King of Wands, this could also talk about you stepping in more of a, I'm going to take initiative. I'm not going to wait for opportunity to pass me by or to just come up and pop up. So yeah, you're taking initiative and you're realizing that nothing will get done unless you do it, and no longer wanting to just kind of rest on things just turning out good just out of the blue. You also could be a little bit irritated with certain individuals that you work with. It could be this like passive aggressiveness that comes from like an outside person that you, like I said, may work with. Now, when it comes to love, I have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so you could have just this passive aggressive energy coming from a person that you're dealing with, or just maybe not even passive aggressive, but straight out this person like having an explosive moment or being a lot more irritated, and it's visible. You also vice versa could be experiencing this, where certain things piss you off about what your partner does, or you could notice certain switch ups in their energy, or you personally could switch up energy wise based off of what energy you feel like you're getting from them. For my singles, you could just be irritated with your love life, period. You could want more consistency in the people that you date, and it could almost feel like you're running into people who just kind of lack that. And it's this question of like, how much more can you really take when it comes to being patient? You could question also with someone you're dealing with on more so a friends with benefits basis, what their intentions or motives are, and whether or not to continue a sexual relationship with this person or flirtatious relationship, especially if they're just showing a lack of really knowing what they want or what they want to do. The possible challenge, I have the Two of Swords. So the challenge could be confliction or an inability to really know what decision to make all the way. This could be because you haven't gotten all the answers quite yet from a person that you're dealing with, or from an entity, something outside of yourself in order for you to move forward. Let's say you're waiting on information on whether or not you got approved for a place, or if you got the new job, or whether or not your person wants to get a divorce. It just feels like there's pending information, and that could be the challenge over the next 72 hours, is being patient with this pending information. Also, the challenge could be there being this inability to meet in the middle with the person that you're in a relationship with. The communication could be just difficult, and you have your perspective, your person has their perspective, and meeting in the middle could be, like I said, the challenge to some degree. Now, when it comes to the advice, I do have the King of Wands. So the advice is to control any emotional impulse or desire to act on how you feel, where your feelings may change and shift over time, especially with things being just so emotional in the first place. Also, taking in consideration of your emotional needs. Some of you have been trying to play the tough guy when it comes to, not needing much and being, good, even in the midst of experiencing certain things. It's okay for you to feel unsupported and needing support or needing more genuine people around you. And there's nothing wrong with you wanting more for yourself as well. Now, the last card's going to represent the outcome for this time frame. So we have the Lovers. So there is some sort of decision that you're going to have to make during this and in this time frame, or a choice, a decision that you've been putting off. It just becomes more and more apparent that something has to be done or some sort of decision has to be made. Also with the Lovers, if you're dealing with somebody who has multiple partners or interests, you could be making a judgment call on whether or not you still want to entertain this connection. I also get like temptation being a big thing. You could be trying your best not to feed into certain temptations that may not be in your best interest. Okay? It may be difficult, but you're definitely trying. Yeah. Also, if you already made a choice before this time frame, I just see you standing on that as well. Like realizing, oh yeah, I did make the best choice for myself. Even in the moment where I didn't think I did, I ended up doing what was right. But this is what I see. I hope that this was helpful and to give you insight. If you enjoyed, thumbs up the video and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you for your support.